Jason, I've got to tell you, it is hard being single in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I
you
never
know,
heard that. No, that seems like a unique
it's a
observation.
unique observation. Well, you know what it is? Do you honestly know what it is? Like, people have all these,
What's
like,
that?
takes, like, it's hard because you have to date people and they work in finance and blah, 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 blah. No, the hard
Sure.
thing is, I'll be on the subway, right? And every day I will see the most
Mhm.
beautiful person, male or female, that I have ever seen in my life on the subway.
Sure.
And obviously you can't, like, approach them and say anything because, like, flirting with people on public transportation is, like, frowned upon these days.
Sure.
Right?
No, I
Like,
get it.
and like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's fair. But like, so you just sit there and you're like, what do I do? And you just think to yourself, like, do you think if I killed myself on the G train, they'd talk about me to their therapist?
Uh, wow, probably. Also, I don't know how that helps you,
It's
you know,
something.
land an interaction.
It's
Like,
well,
it's kind of
that's a type of interaction.
I suppose that's true. Yeah, it just seems like you can only do it once.
Well, that's my signature move.
So, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. No, that's I think I would definitely have to talk to a therapist if I saw someone kill themselves on mass transit.
That's true. I feel like the good thing is, like, statistically, it's gonna be someone who's not in your car. So, like, if I found out someone
Sure.
killed themselves, like, 3 cars down from me on my train, I probably would move on pretty quickly.
Well, sure.
Like,
It's
if
still
I
kind of
found out my
abstract.
train hit a
Yeah.
guy, I'm emotionally prepared to find out my train hit a guy. I know it's gonna happen at some point in my living in New York, right?
Sure.
Um, and I just think at a certain point. Anyway, w welcome to Underworld News Tonight, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen. I'm Andrew Michaels. I'm joined as always by my co-host, recently fired MTA trade announcer Jason
Hmm.
Strong.
Yep. Yeah. The work from home just wasn't working out for that.
Yeah, you had to stop whispering "jump" into the.
Right. No one's gonna miss you. That's horrible.
look look at your belt and look at the top support pole.
Right. That'll support your weight.
Oh man, so did I tell you about my first costume party of the season, by the way?
No, please.
So earlier this year, I went to my first costume. Earlier this month, I mean, I went to my first costume party of the season, and it was like
Okay.
early October, a bit early for it.
Sure.
So I had on. I was dressed as a clown. I had clown makeup on. I had like the
Mhm.
face. I had like, you know what a fucking clown looks like, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I'm
yeah,
familiar.
you've seen them.
Yeah.
If you've been to a circus, you've seen a movie. It wasn't a scary clown. It was a normal clown. But I figured
Mhm.
out on
Well,
the way
no
over
difference, but yeah.
that if you ever want to feel more powerful than you ever have in your life, walk
Mhm.
the streets of New York as a clown.
Hmm. Interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
normally when I walk down the street, people
Mhm.
like barrel past me because I'm 5'5", so I'm like 3 inches below
Sure.
the height where you're legally human, right? So it's like
Mhm.
you just kind of right.
Mhm.
This time, like, you walk down the street as a clown, people step aside for you like you are a legless Vietnam vet.
I definitely could see that. I certainly would give a clown wide berth.
Well, you know what it is like I think people do wonder like what's a working New York clown on the night shift seeing?
Mhm.
Because I don't mind like if I see a clown at 2 p.m., I'm like, okay, there's a kid's birthday party, there's a circus,
Sure.
whatever.
Mm. Right.
What's a clown
Sure,
doing at
yeah.
night?
Right. No, that's a good well, I guess going to a costume party, there that has to be like the majority of people you see dressed as clowns. It's like a costume, right? Like how many clowns, like professional clowns, do you think exist in the
There
US
is
at any
there
given
is
moment?
unironically a Brooklyn clowning scene that's peripheral to the alt comedy scene. I have a lot
Oh,
of
I
respect
believe
for
it.
clowns because clowns
No,
are
I
like
believe that.
comedians if
Mhm.
we were actually talented.
No, yeah, totally. I I I give clowns like shit.
Yeah, like
That's my own personal baggage.
imagine I had to not only have a good act but also juggle. Like
Right.
that's fucking insane to
Uh-huh.
me.
Right, or like cram yourself into a
Yeah.
little ass car with like 15
Yeah.
other people.
I think it depends on
Yeah.
the time of year, though. I think in the summer, the majority of clowns you're seeing are real clowns.
Okay.
I think
It's
that,
clown season.
yeah, that's peak clown season. October, you're looking at majority costumes, especially if you're looking at like and you could probably tell by the quality of the clown makeup too if you know what you're looking for.
Sure.
Um,
Mhm,
Now, I think it also depends on the style of clown makeup in the sense if you're looking at something more European mime style, the not quite a
mhm,
mime, but more like the
mhm.
rosy cheeks and stuff like that. That's almost always a real clown.
Okay, yeah,
Because most of the clowns that I see here in Brooklyn, very European style. You don't see a ton of the classic American clown anymore. It's too scary to people.
yeah. No, I'd buy that. I understand. I'll bet if you go to DC, you're gonna see a lot of clowns. Am I right?
Oh my god, we fucking got him. Holy shit. Holy shit. We should put that on like a coffee mug, right? We should be like
Right.
right? So it's like a picture of Congress, like the Congress
Okay.
building, like
Uh-huh.
what's it called? Like the Congress Party Mansion or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. The Capitol.
Yeah. And we say welcome to the Capitol, but then we cross out Capitol, we write circus.
Oh man.
And then there's an elephant and
Oh
a donkey, and they're both in clown makeup.
oh man. Brilliant. No notes. It's perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. I just thought of it. I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's delightful. No, clowning is pretty cool. I'll tell you a little factoid about me
All right.
when I was a wee lad back going to St. Helens grade school.
This is when you were
Probably
29, right?
do what?
This is when you were 29?
Right. Yeah. It was last week.
Yeah.
When I was attending St. Helens, probably about I want to say 6th grade. Um, we did briefly have a clowning club, and I was very much interested, but unfortunately, after about like 2 meetings where I didn't get to do any clown stuff, I got bored and quit.
All right. I'm glad that it didn't work out because the Catholic school clowning club, you would have been so molested.
And what's funny is uh, the like show that they put on was like a mass. So it was
Did they do the clown passion of the
like
Christ?
clowns doing right, like clowns performing a mass. And for some reason it was supposed to be like endearing or like it wasn't to me just saying that it feels like almost sacrilegious, right? Like you're poking fun of it, but I don't know. They were into it.
They
Maybe
were
I need
into
to
it.
maybe I need to take a look and where I actually did go to school and what's
Yeah,
going on in that
why?
place.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm
That's odd.
stunned. I am sitting here in stunned silence about the Ohio clown mass of '85.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Went off without a hitch, I guess. Oh, all right. Ready for some stories?
Yeah.
All right. We got a this is
You just got very. Your voice
interesting
just
week
got
for
very
news.
serious.
It did, yeah. Well, I'm about to discuss a serious issue. I don't uh I don't want to alarm you, Andrew. Um,
Okay.
but judging by our first two stories, there may be a global pizza issue.
A global pizza issue.
Yeah, there's something's going on with pizzas, and
That
we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
okay. Let's investigate.
All right. So the first story here about pizza. This comes to us from wearegreenbay.com by
So we are
we are
not
not
Green
Green
Bay
Bay.
though. So that
No.
we've
Yeah.
never been Green Bay.
No. Never.
We've
I
never
haven't
will
even
be.
I've never even been to Wisconsin.
I've been to Wisconsin. I used to
I'm-
work at a Jewish summer camp in
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah. How was it?
Horrible. The sous chef threw a box of spatulas at me one day. Well, so can I tell a story about the Jewish summer camp?
Please.
Actually, I'm not going to name it.
I
Um,
wish you would. Yeah.
well, I can't because I actually don't have anything bad to say about the camp itself. But they had a
Sure.
program where a bunch of like MBA. My job was in the kitchen, like
Mhm.
making sure they were following kosher rules. One of the programs is that a bunch of non-Jewish MBA students from like Central Europe would come and they
Mhm.
would work in the kitchen, and it would somehow help their MBA degree with getting credits. I don't know how, like they peeled fucking potatoes, so I don't know how that works. But
Sure.
um like we would talk and people would use the phrase like international staff to describe them. And then one of them got
Uh-huh.
mad and was like, "You're saying that, but you're just trying to say like the non-Jewish staff." And I like felt bad for a second, and then I thought about it some more and I'm like, "You guys are from like the list of places that did the Holocaust. Like we're being really nice, I feel like. Like all things I don't know. Like
Yeah. Right.
I'm not saying it's like good, but like you're not the one to call microaggression right now.
All right. uh no, that I actually agree with you. That makes sense. And international, I don't know. I don't find that like insulting. If someone called me
I think they
international, I
felt
would
it
think
was
it's like
euphemistic.
debonair. Yeah, well, sure. No, I get what they're saying. I just think that like, I don't know, international just sound like worldly or it sounds cool. I wish I was
Yeah,
international.
you're
I'm very
international. We're number
I'm very
12 in
much national.
Algeria.
Oh, that's true. Shit. Well, that kind of made my
Definition
day.
of international.
Yeah. I'm gonna add that to my email signature. Jason International Strong.
So add that to your dating app profiles. Number 12 in
Right.
Algeria.
Yep. Yeah. That'll get them lining up. Um,
Don't specify at what.
yeah. No, right.
Keep them guessing.
No. Well, it's interesting, your story, which took place in your camp story
Mhm.
took place in Wisconsin and involved you said Central Europeans. So our story, we're gonna have two pizza store related stories here,
All
uh,
right.
from both places. One is in
Uh,
Wisconsin and the other is from Central Germany,
very
to be
interesting. They
specific.
could be getting
Yeah,
revenge.
possibly. But again, this comes to this is the title of the website. This is not my claim. wearegreenbay.com
You heard it here
by Ben
first. We are Green
Newhouse.
Bay from Jason Strong. You heard it
Right.
here first.
There is nothing more Green Bay than me.
There is no
Or
ain't no bay greener than Jason
right.
Strong.
Than me. Right. Yeah. Right. Love of what? Cheese, shitty beer.
They have good
Actually,
beer.
that does sort of sound like me.
Yeah, what do you mean shitty beer? They have good beer in Wisconsin. Like, say what you will about Wisconsin, the beer's good.
I guess I don't.
Line and
I mean,
Kugel
I'm
is
sure they
like
have
their
beer.
like
Yeah.
flagship beer, very solid beer. They have like a
Yeah.
lot of like German beer festivals with the big steins and everything. They
Well, sure.
give Wisconsin some credit. It's a beautiful state. I have nothing negative to say about Wisconsin.
Okay. I'm
Other than
sure
a
it's
sous
lovely.
chef throwing a
Apologies.
box of spatulas at me, but he
The
wasn't even
spatulas.
from
Yeah.
there. He was from Chicago.
Right. Well, that explains it. No, and I I will say Wisconsin does make a mean cheese curd.
Oh fuck yeah! No, they're great. Their cheese curds are great. Um, they I went to a great bar there. I went to a really cool like hunting lodge bar there that
Oh,
they
wow.
did tell us was the bar that they felt comfortable with being okay with Jews in rural Wisconsin. I will say that. That's why we went to that bar. Is they did explicitly tell us this bar we know them and they're cool with Jews. However, it was a good bar.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear it. So, yeah. No, you really changed my mind about Wisconsin. Anyway,
They
I
have
should
a
probably
bar
start
that's
the
cool
story.
with Jews.
You're right. It's good enough for me. Headline: Famous pizza place in Wisconsin issues apology after serving pizza contaminated with THC. Health officials provide guidance.
What guidance? Enjoy the day. Like you got a free day off of work. You get a note from like the pizza place saying, "Hey, we fucked up. If you're this guy's boss, don't get them in
Right.
trouble."
Sorry. Yeah. Um, no, absolutely. But
That is the
let's
one thing that
continue.
does suck. Well, I guess the things that do suck are number one, like there are people who can't tolerate like THC and will like have a panic
No,
attack or whatever. Number
right.
two, um, if you are like if you do have a job that drug tests regularly, then yes, this could cause complications, and that does suck.
Abs- no, absolutely. And to be fair, like it, it's never fun when you're not expecting it. You know what
I
I
don't know
mean?
about
This is like
never.
dosing somebody,
It's
but
bad to dose people. It's not. It can be fun to be dosed, but you shouldn't dose people. You shouldn't dose people. But I would lie if I would say I personally have never been dosed and enjoyed it in my life. It's bad that it happened.
fair enough.
Is weed legal in Wisconsin, by the way?
I don't know.
Let's check.
That was going to be my next question. While you're checking, I'll continue here. This is from Staunton, Wisconsin.
I think they
Wisconsin-based.
have medical, but not recreational.
Okay, that
I
tracks.
guess.
I think the majority of states have at least medical now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay,
and a lot of them have the like THCA loophole or whatever.
yeah. Wisconsin-based pizza restaurant has issued an apology after it was discovered that some of its pizzas served to customers was contaminated with THC. Officials with Public Health Madison and Dane County stated in a release that famous Yeti's Pizza in Staunton had an
Hey,
unintentional
wait,
THC.
is it just Yeti's Pizza and it's famous, or it's famous Yeti's Pizza?
The famous is capitalized, so
Okay,
I'm
so
assuming it's
it's
famous
famous
Yeti.
Yeti's Pizza. Well, I think the Yeti
Yeah,
is famous. Like we know that
yeah.
his
No,
pizza's not.
yeah,
I'd never associated him with pizza.
with making pizza,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't think he did that. I didn't think he liked
I don't know.
Italian
Yeah,
food.
I wouldn't think so either. And it's weird. Well, yeah, it's weird that the Yeti's in Wisconsin. Wouldn't that make him a like Yeti is like
It gets cold up
the
there.
the Himalayas,
Yeah, no,
not
that's true. Yeah, it's not just about cold.
right.
Yeah, I'm
Where was I
beginning to doubt to not trust this pizzeria already.
going? Unintentional THC contamination in the dough of some of its pizzas sold between Monday, October 21st and Thursday, October 24th. So they pinned that down pretty quick.
Yeah,
And now it's too late.
they got you.
So
Might have
it's too late
already
to do it.
eaten. You might be permanently high right now.
Health officials are warning anyone who may have purchased a pizza during that time frame from famous Yetis to throw it away. Or not. I mean, now you know what it is, so
Yeah. And wait, is this a pizza restaurant or is this a pizza like a frozen pizza brand?
it's a restaurant.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I guess that we picked this story up on Friday, the 26th,
Right. So
25th.
it's
Yeah, it's pretty
it's
recent.
very recent.
I was gonna say, if you
Yeah.
bought a pizza on Monday the 21st, we're recording this on the 27th. Please throw it away.
Yeah. Is that your limit for leftover pizza?
A
I I
week?
I
Yeah, I'm
could go
not
I
leaving
could go
pizza.
about a
I'm
week.
a fucking week. Put it in. It needs
Sure. If
for
it's in the
that long. It's
fridge,
got to be in the
yeah.
freezer.
Yeah. Fine. I'll go
Yeah,
a
3 days. You can keep it in the fridge for 3 days. Either that, it's a
Okay.
decision: freezer, stomach, or trash.
Okay. I guess I should listen to you given your credentials as cafeteria
Yeah,
former
as a
cafeteria
for yeah,
employee.
as someone who worked at a summer camp cafeteria and survived getting a box of spatulas thrown at it.
You know about food safety, food preservation. Around 5:30 p.m. on October 24th, famous Yeti's Pizza addressed the incident on its Facebook page with an explanation and apology. Yeti's community, it is with deep regret
All
that
right,
we
let's
inform you.
pause. Pause.
Okay.
Yeti's customers. Okay, let's dial it back here a little bit. We're saying we're famous Yetis. We're saying we have a community. Um, if you stop serving the weed pizza, you don't have a community.
Yeah, maybe that's why the Yeti's famous. It's always something a little something special.
It's better than our last business model of meth stromboli.
Yeah. It's hard to keep them in stock.
The problem is people weren't hungry anymore.
Right. Can I just get the meth?
Can I just get the filling?
just just a handful of stromboli filling. Yeti's community regret to inform you of potential contamination involving pizza sold between Tuesday, October 22nd, 4:30 p.m. and Thursday, October 24th, 12 p.m. That's very specific. It
Yeah.
sounds like they might have an idea then if they know. Like like was Dave was
Well,
in the
they
kitchen
probably made a
those days.
specific like big batch of dough,
Right.
and
That
then
they
they
went
break off that. So like they probably make a bunch of dough like 2 or 3 times a week. Like that.
sure.
That makes sense.
Oh no, of course. Yeah. After receiving reports from staff, Yeti's owner, and employees of unexplained physical reactions, we underwent an investigation with the Staunton police and local health officials. Today, it was confirmed that the pizza had been sold with dough mistakenly prepared with Delta 9 contaminated oil. The
How?
oil the oil accidentally used in the product originated from a shared storage space in the on-site cooperative commercial kitchen.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
You shouldn't have that. Like it shouldn't be a shared. If you're a restaurant, your ingredient storage space needs to be your ingredient storage space. Like that is an actual genuine health code problem beyond weed infused pizza. That is like very bad.
Well, I'm inclined to agree, except that I mean, not except, but I am aware, since like
Mhm.
COVID, that there's been a rise in what ghost kitchens.
Yeah,
So like places that only serve delivery, and a lot of them will piggyback off of existing restaurants.
right. But
So
those
so
oh, so
yeah,
so it might be a ghost kitchen that's using
possibly I don't know. Using the
that's
same
cool.
facilities. Yeah. Which it sounds cooler than it is because, as it turns out, there's no actual ghosts involved
No,
in
I know there's no
ghost
ghosts in
kitchen.
the It's just a bunch of
You just
guys
get
who without
a bunch of
gloves.
right, a bunch of fly by night.
Yeah. Since I moved to New
Making
York, I don't
burgers.
use like any of the like Grubhub or anything. I don't even need to worry about ghost kitchens.
No, I don't really use. I stopped using like DoorDash. I don't know, maybe 6 months ago
Yeah,
because
the
it's always way
fees.
too expensive and the food's never as good as you. Yeah, like I feel like no matter what, there's two of us. We're always spending, no matter what we get, we're spending $60. You
I
know what
let
I mean?
my
Like whether it's pizza, whether it's it's
dude, I let
always
my 14-year-old brother peer pressure me into ordering Popeyes off of DoorDash a few months ago. I paid like
uh-huh.
$40 for two
I
chicken
know.
sandwiches.
Right. It's ridiculous.
It's like you better fucking think I'm cool after this, you little motherfucker.
um yeah. So Staunton EMS reportedly notified public health that they had transported multiple people with symptoms who all reported eating at Famous Yeti's. The release also notes that Famous Yeti's Pizza operates in a building with a shared industrial kitchen where many businesses make food and other products.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this must like check out because the public health, whatever their department at public health there,
Yeah. So then follow up
was
from the public health
involved. So,
department who is making like who like because it seems like Famous Yeti's fucked up. And also clearly shouldn't be able to use a shared industrial kitchen if they can't like keep their hands on shit that's not off of shit that's not their shit.
right,
But then also like it raises the question of who's using weed oil in their products in the shared industrial kitchen.
right. Well, Delta 9.
Delta
Sorry,
9 is normal THC.
okay. Thank you.
Delta
I'm
8 is the like low grade THC.
isn't there like a synthetic?
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's
I
like
mean, I'm
I think that's like illegal now.
okay. Well, that's good. No, here in Colorado, I'm all natural.
Yeah.
I don't fool with I get my bud,
Yeah,
get
no
my
vapes,
flower.
no.
Right. Yeah, because who knows what's in that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
the
exactly.
gummy edibles are good. Anyway, health officials asking anyone who ate the pizza and is experiencing THC-related symptoms to contact their healthcare provider or call 911. No point in the article have they outlined what THC-related symptoms are, so you're
Yeah,
gonna
you can figure it
know if it's
out.
something you're not familiar with, you're on your own. And just in case you're curious, Famous Yeti's Pizza is located at 2300 Highway 51 in Staunton.
Nice.
Okay,
And
so
all I need is a
that
time machine.
right. Okay, so we have that pizza and drug related issue
All
going
right.
on in Wisconsin, right? Now, we're going to travel a few thousand miles
Okay.
uh, to Germany. And this
Ja.
story,
Hold
yeah.
on, let me set the stage. Oh, ja, we are in Germany. Welcome
Well,
to Deutschland, Amerikaner podcasters.
very good. Oh, wait, that sounds Transylvanian.
Would you like a stein of our famous Bavarian horse urine?
He's good.
You Americans drink beer in your steins at Oktoberfest, but in Germany we drink horse urine.
That's the real Oktoberfest.
Glautengluben.
Yeah. And you know what? They don't refrigerate it either.
No, they age it like we
Yeah.
established.
Yeah. It's just
That's how it
warm,
gets
piss
that dark
warm.
color.
Uh-huh. This story comes to us from the AP.
All right.
German
Speaking of aged
police.
urine,
German police say pizza order number 40 came with a side of cocaine.
nice. It is so
Berlin
hard to find a good package deal anymore because usually, like
to
in New
get
York, you have places that have a cheap pizza slice, but then all of a sudden, if
Mhm.
you get like a Diet Coke, it like the
It's-
deal is expired. Or if you get
right.
like it's all about the upsells. So if you can
Right.
actually get me 2 slices of pizza, some Coke, and a Diet Coke for like $9.95, that is
Right.
a killer
That's a
deal.
deal. Yep. Mhm. German police busted a pizzeria in the western city of Dusseldorf that also delivered a side order of cocaine when customers asked for the item number 40 on the menu. That was one of the best-selling pizzas.
Well, yeah, of
Criminal
course.
criminal director Michael Graf von Moltke told reporters in Dusseldorf. He said police was wait. He said police were first tipped off by suspicious food inspectors in March. When drug squad officers began observing the restaurant, they soon discovered why the number 40 was so popular. Motka told the reporters on Monday. German news agency DPA reported.
Man.
When police buzzed the apartment of the pizzeria manager, the 36-year-old allegedly threw a bag of drugs out the window, which, quote, fell right into the arms of police officers. Dusseldorf police said. The bounty included 1.6 kilograms, 3.5 pounds in real correct measurement
Yeah,
of
and like
cocaine,
actual yeah. Wait.
400 grams, which is 14.1 ounces of cannabis, and 268,000 euros, which works out to about $290,000 in cash.
That's how much we make an episode.
Right. And we don't even offer a side of cocaine.
Definitely not. Definitely,
No,
definitely not.
no,
No,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
never,
There's no reason to
never
look.
have
Yeah,
we
don't.
ever.
Mm-mm,
Uh uh
yeah,
uh.
no reason for anyone to look. Nope.
Don't
Mm-mm.
even check. Don't even email us underworldnewstonight@gmail.com and ask about it.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah. Police said the restaurant manager, who was released from detention after a few days, soon reopened his business and
Nice!
started
Hell
selling
yeah! I love this guy.
and started selling pizza number 40 with the cocaine side order again. That gave investigators an opportunity to look into the supply chain, and after several weeks, some 150 officers busted an entire drug ring in Western Germany, arresting 3 suspects, including the 22-year-old head of the drug operation, raided homes and
All
businesses
right,
of another
so I
12
feel like
suspects.
150 guys to get 3 people is a bit.
That's a little bit overkill. It
Yeah, I
is
think you could have maybe done with like 30 guys, maybe
right.
even like 10 guys. I'm gonna say 20 guys.
I don't know. Yeah. That's a good point.
You don't need.
It's so
I know
hard.
150 guys for 3 people is fucking insane.
During the raid, they came across 2 cannabis plantations nearby. Oh, wait, this is going to be a rough one for me. In nearby uh, Monchellenbrock
On
and
Schellenbrock.
Solingen with 360 plants, respectively. They also found cutting and stabbing weapons, as well as cash and expensive watches.
See, but cutting and stabbing weapons
I
could be
know
actual
it's
weapons.
horse
It could
shit.
be. It's for trimming the weed. I bet. I bet they.
Right,
It's the
right,
gardening equipment for the weed.
right. Well, it's like here in the U.S. when police do a drug bust, they'll have a baggie of weed, and then they have and we also found like because it's a guy's apartment, and he'll have
Like knives
maybe a
for cooking.
knife
Yeah.
or right, and yeah, and they put it all on the table and act like it's big,
Yeah. Well, I think
big
one of the
deal.
famous ones is that if you get caught with drugs in your apartment and you own Ziploc bags, they can, in theory, use that as evidence for intent to
As like
distribute, even though
right,
everybody owns Ziploc bags for like their food.
right. The pizzeria manager was arrested when he tried to flee abroad and remains in custody. None of the suspects' names were released in line with German privacy rules. Police did not say how much the pizzeria charged for the special order.
Ah, man, that's what
So
I
we
wanted
have
to know.
I know.
That's presumably that's how they got caught. It's like, man, people really like this $3,000 pizza.
Right. I think that would be the tip off. But anyway, yeah, so here's a global we have a global pizza issue with the putting drugs in the pizza, putting drugs with the pizza. It's
That's crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah. And why are none of these places near me?
I know. Why? Like, why can? How hard is it to get a cocaine pizza side order anymore?
I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Biden.
Yeah.
No, I wonder yeah, it doesn't say the pizza 40. I wonder like what the toppings are. It's like I said, it's
I'm
got to
sure it's
cost
like
more than a
I'm sure
regular
it's like a
pizza.
very shitty cheese pizza and just a bag of cocaine on the side in a bag that makes it look like you're getting like garlic knots.
Right, but as you say, if you order a pepperoni pizza and it's I don't know, $20, like this pizza is not going to be $20. Like this pizza is going to be 50 or
This
100.
pizza's
I don't
like a
know how
hundred,
much
like a couple
cocaine is.
$100, presumably, right? What I'm
Right.
saying is, I don't think I think they are presumably not actually worried about the pizza, and I think kind of famously, cocaine and being a foodie, like being like very critical of pizza, and also frankly ordering pizza in Germany and being very critical of pizza, are both
Mhm.
like not super
Not a lot of overlap
not a lot of
is what yeah.
overlap, right? So if you're doing the drug that makes you not hungry, they're probably not investing that much in the quality of the pizza. And dare I say it, the pizzas at this restaurant probably aren't very good because they're not actually trying to sell you pizza. They're
They're
trying to
trying to
sell
sell
you.
you
Have you
cocaine.
ever eaten? All right, so there's like two types of crime front restaurants,
Okay.
and I've eaten in both. The
Great.
first type
Let's hear it.
is really good. Like the Italian one, like the classic
Sure.
Italian restaurant that like doesn't exist anymore is really good. Sometimes there
Uh-huh.
are places that had really good food and then you find out they were like money laundering places, right?
Sure. Uh-huh.
The second type is deliberately the worst restaurant you've ever been in. It's like deliberately the worst experience you've ever had because they don't
Mhm.
want you to come back or they know you're like if you're there it's not about the food.
Right.
There was yeah, there have been restaurants in the Midwest that I have gotten that vibe off of. Don't want to say
No,
more.
absolutely.
That we both have
Yeah.
been to, I think.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, and German pizza, that can't be very good, right?
No.
Like I just can't imagine like I don't know.
I don't like
Hmm.
I don't think they should have any crossover with the Italians anymore.
I think it sort of ended badly
Yeah, I think that
historically.
they should
Well, it wasn't yeah.
focus on I like I had a bratwurst recently. It was good.
Mhm.
Um
I like German food.
yeah, they have some good foods. They have some good
Mhm.
hearty foods. I
Yeah.
like their beer.
Mhm. Yeah. No complaints there. But no, weird. To said something maybe we need to keep an eye on here.
Yeah.
This developing global conspiracy with drugs and food. I guess weed's not legal in Germany. That
Well, this
seems
was
odd.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, or if it is, it's like not like there's presumably
You
registration
can't
of a
just
business.
grow
You
it.
can't just grow a
Right.
bunch like that much weed because even where
Right.
it's legal in the U.S., like you have like there's limits on how much you
There's
can
limits.
grow, and it's less than
Right.
360 plants.
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. Um
All right, you gonna
yeah.
take a quick
All right.
break?
Yeah, I need to go order some pizza
Yeah, we're gonna
and
go ahead
we'll
and rail some cocaine. I mean, order some pizza, and we will be right back. This place should ship on Gold Belly.
I I don't know. I don't think they gave a name for the pizza place, the German one. We
Yeah,
know
no, they
in
didn't.
Wisconsin it's
The
famous
privacy
Yeti, but
laws.
well, yeah. All right. So in celebration of Halloween, which
All right.
is what, Thursday?
Yeah,
It's
Thursday.
about 5 days away. Our next two stories are uh, lean into the terror of the season. We got some body horror and then some monsters.
All right, let's go.
This next story comes to us from InsideNewsHub.com
Perfect.
by Rose McQueen.
Nice.
British man born with 3 penises discovered by medical students.
That's scary. Imagine only having 3 penises.
Right. Yeah. But like, what do you do? Like, what do you do for the other days of the week? You're going to be recycling. Medical students. Sorry.
How do you start your day without a shower piss? Where you pee like it's a
Right.
shower head, you know?
Right.
Call me the human sunflower.
Oh, that's why. I thought it was your cheerful disposition. Medical students in the UK stumbled upon an extremely rare case of a man with 3 penises while assessing a body donated for research.
You
Around
think he was
one in
donated
six.
because of the 3 penises? Or do you think it was unrelated? He was just like, my nipple's weird. I have the normal amount of penises. You don't need to check.
Right. The story will get into that. Around 1 in 6 million male babies are estimated to be born with 2 penile shafts, a condition called diphalia or
Double dick
diphalia, I
disease.
guess. Double dick disease. Is it really a disease?
I think so. Double dick
Yeah,
syndrome. It sounds better. Double dick disease.
kind of. Yeah. Although syndrome's not like I like syndrome in
Yeah.
a medical terminology. That always sounds sort of ominous,
It's called Darth Maul syndrome.
right? Oh, I get it because of the
Yeah,
lightsaber. Okay,
exactly. That's what I said.
that's
Yeah.
good. No,
See?
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to catch it. Thank you.
Only about 100 cases have been recorded in the past 400 years since it was first medically recognized.
So but since it was what happened before when a baby was born with 2 dicks, you were just like, oh, I guess some of them come like that.
Guess it's normal, right? That's just how it is.
Oh, 2 dicks, like I also have
Right.
the normal amount, obviously.
Right. Triphalia is an even rarer genetic anomaly
Well,
that
but by
causes
the
a male
way,
baby.
do have to say, if you're curious about it, just try Folia.
Triphalia. Yeah.
I did it. Like I've tried Folia. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's 2024. You know.
Right. Right. We're past those Folia hangups. Triphalia, even rare genetic anomaly, causes a male baby to have 3 distinct penile shafts. Was previously reported only one other time in a baby born in Iraq in 2020.
Wow.
Man, yeah.
He could think
The
about the oil that kid could find one day.
What, using as 3 penises
Yeah.
like a dowsing rod to
Yes. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I
yeah.
think that he's off his gravitational. I think he's probably more gravitationally aware. I think that one of them picks up tremors in the ground like a blind
Mhm.
man's walking stick. One
Okay.
of them reads the air quality, and one of them's just a normal penis.
It's just a dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't do much.
This was first
It gets
reported.
it
This was
just
first reported in a medical report titled "Bro Sick."
right. High five. Uh, the latest discovery, described in the Journal of Medical Case Reports, was made during the cadaveric dissection of a 78-year-old. Cadaveric. That's a fun word. Man.
Th- Three dicks at
I,
78. It probably does stop being fun after like 45. Maybe I'm gonna say 50.
yeah, I don't know. We have Viagra now.
That's true. Do you have to take 3 times as much Viagra?
That is a great question.
Because I feel like then your heart would explode.
Probably. Yeah.
The good thing is you can like really you you get an extra chance, right? Like you can. So you know how like with Viagra, if you
Mhm.
get the erection more than 4 hours, the reason why you got to go
Mhm.
to the doctor is like your dick will
Mhm.
break, basically.
Okay. I didn't know that's why, but I figured it was something more circulatory related, but
Yeah, like no,
sure.
like your dick vein is not
Or
that
it'll
strong.
damage it'll right, damage blood vessels and yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but
No?
the like if you have three, you can kind of take one to the limit because then you still have two dicks.
Right, sort of backup.
Yeah, this guy has
Hmm,
three dicks, only two balls though, right? He doesn't have six balls.
correct.
Okay.
Uh, this makes it a distinct adult case of the condition and the first to be carefully studied through postmortem dissection. Researchers from the University of Birmingham Medical School suspect the prevalence of men with such penises, quote, may be greater than expected. So we got a bunch of three dickers running around.
I feel like if I had three dicks, you would know. Like everybody would
I
know.
think it, I think, yeah,
I
I
think
think
that
everyone,
most men, if they had three dicks, unless it like is like a side effect that like none of them work or whatever, or like something like that.
sure.
Because like most women don't want that, but
No, no,
women who do want it can only get it from you,
right.
and there are women who do.
I can imagine. Yeah, well, there's
Like
people in
there are
like
some
just
pervs out
yeah,
there. There are lady
right
pervs too. They're
across
the
the board.
greatest
Yeah,
type of woman. But like if you like so what I'm saying is like it is an asset unless it is like you have three dicks and none of them work. That sucks.
then it sucks.
I'd
Yeah,
imagine it's like painful to wear skinny jeans.
yeah. It's kind of painful for me to wear skinny jeans, even with just the one.
Well, that's because you have a rockin' ass.
That yeah, that's true. I do. Thank you for noticing. Uh, in the latest case, they say the adult white male was likely unaware of his special condition, as his genitalia seemed normal from an external perspective. But scientists found on closer inspection that there were two smaller penises within his scrotal sac, of which one was connected to the same urethra as the main penis.
So he had a turducken dick.
He did. Yep.
Oh my god. That
That
actually
sounds awful.
that sounds really horrible. I actually feel bad for
That
this guy.
sounds worse.
Does the
Yeah.
Iraqi kid
Like,
have a? I want to talk. I know it's like a current 4-year-olds. I don't want to talk about his dicks too much. But is his a
right.
turducken or does he just have three? Because I was picturing like a
I don't
hydra. I
know. Right. Yeah. I don't know.
was picturing
That,
like
but
like a
no.
devil's pronged fork
Right. But no, in the scrotal sac. Oh man.
in your. You don't want an innie.
You absolutely don't. Not bouncing around in there. Actually, it's more the skinny jeans are an issue for me more because of the scrotal
All right.
problem.
You know what I wonder though.
What's that?
All right. This might be gross.
I've never stopped us before.
You know how ladies can come from bike rides or like sitting on dryers and shit?
Sure.
You think if you have a dick in your balls, it's kind of similar? Like
I don't. That's an excellent question. I don't. Well, this says that
three dick
of the
listeners,
three,
Underworld News Tonight at gmail.com or the
yeah,
comments.
right. Let us know. It says of the three. I mean, he has the main. They define one as the main dick.
Well, I
Uh,
think he should have gotten to define that, but okay.
sure. Uh, and only one of the other ones is like connected.
And then the third one is like
So the third one's just
a loose
a
dick.
vis a vestigial dick, or
Yeah.
um, without dissection, this anatomical variation would have remained undiscovered, suggesting the prevalence of polyphilia may be greater than expected. Researchers said.
Oh, they said polyphilia. They're opening the door to four dicks.
Polyphilia. I know. There's no upper limit, right? You
Five
can
dicks, 11 dicks.
no. That's
That's too many.
hard to imagine. That's too many. Well,
You don't have
yeah.
enough scrotal space. I have a
Right.
lot of scrotal space, and I don't
You
have enough
gotta.
scrotal space.
Yeah.
I have a big dick, but I got a lot of scrotal space. Got a ruby
Yeah.
scrotum.
It's like a deflated hot air balloon.
It's like a reusable Trader's Joe's bag with two bowling balls at the bottom.
Despite normal appearance of external genitalia on examination, the dissection of a 78-year-old white male revealed a remarkable anatomical variation. Two small supernumerary penises.
My penis has been described by many as supernumerary.
Supernumerary, yeah.
Just the other night, I was with someone and they said this is supernumerary.
Yeah,
And
it's like beyond numerary. Yeah,
I was like, man, I need to stop fucking aphasia patients.
The third penis, the smallest one in his scrotal sac, lacked a urethra. Scientists say the findings shed more light on the morphology and clinical implications of this anomaly.
Man, having three dicks isn't as fun as it sounds like.
No. Yeah, the article goes on to explain how a fetus develops a penis, which I mean, we're all familiar with.
Of course, yeah. We all know. Yeah. We don't need to go into that. And our listeners, are you kidding me? Like, they know.
Yeah. Yeah, such abnormal growth, scientists warn, may pose a significant risk of infection or sexual or fertility dysfunction.
That's crazy. You want them all to be outie, fully formed dicks.
Fully ready to go.
Yeah, you want. I feel like if you actually had a tri-prong situation, you're good. If you have this situation, I feel bad for this guy. And to add insult to injury, he was British.
Right. He just couldn't catch a break.
Blimey, I got three cockers.
Oi.
Oi, me scrotum birds.
I barely get to use the one. These cases need to be better understood to better diagnose and treat such patients presenting with urological symptoms, as well as for catheter insertion, urological imaging, and surgery, they said.
Man.
So, yeah. So, life ain't rosy when you got three dicks.
I'm thinking of canceling my implants.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to at least, like, postpone, get a second opinion.
Yeah.
I knew that 90-year-old doctor from Argentina with a German accent was, like, not the most trustworthy, but I'm starting to think I might have made a mistake.
It could be. Yeah, I would take a look. First of all, at his credentials, and what you would do with three dicks.
I think Dr. Heisenstrauss seems on the up and up, but
yeah. Oh no, that you're right. That is gross. Yeah, and the fact that they are not all external just makes it worse to me.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. Like, literally, my reaction was like, "Awesome, we got three dicks." Like, that's what That's great. Good for you.
Sure, that's the dream.
I
Yeah.
wish I had literally the dream.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, he's dead now, so they
R.I.
can't hurt anyone.
Rest in penises.
Uh-huh. That's pretty good.
Thank you. I thought of that on the spot.
Our our final story of terror comes to us from UPI.com by Ben
All right.
Hooper.
Yeah, this one I'm excited about.
Yeah. Headline: Mysterious winged and horned creature caught on camera at zoo.
That's right, motherfuckers. The Jersey Devil is real,
Yep,
and they found a baby one.
that's right. England's Bristol Zoo is asking for the public's help to identify, quote, a mysterious winged and horned creature caught on a trail cam in a woodland area. The zoo said the trail camera in the facility's woodland area, which is home to numerous wild animals, captured a photo of the mysterious winged and horned creature.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like a baby Jersey Devil, like I was saying. Maybe a
Hmm.
little bit cuter on the wings, but that's because it hasn't had time to develop yet. And you're asking why
Yeah,
is it in England? I think we're taking the fight back to the UK.
that's right. Yep.
I think it's
Yeah,
about to be November 4th. Fuck no, because 6 months after the 4th of July is January.
right.
That is how time works, isn't it?
I think so.
That is how the
Well, except for
numbers six and seven
yeah,
work too.
consecutive. Yeah,
But,
as far
but
as
but
we
by
know.
that point, this will be a big grown-up Jersey Devil with
Hmm.
massive arms and three cocks.
That's right. It's ready to do some damage.
Fuck yeah! All right, let's keep going.
Our UK conservation team made the discovery when looking through night vision images from camera traps set up in the award winning habitat where bears and wolves live alongside wolverines and lynx.
Don't
The
brag
zoo
about
said
your
on its
habitat
website.
awards when you're putting out a press statement that amounts to what the fuck is
Like,
this shit?
right, come help us.
We don't know what we're talking about, but we've won some awards. Well, I haven't won any
Right,
awards. So what am I? I think it's the
yeah,
Jersey Devil.
right. I've not been not known what I've been talking about for most of my life, and they haven't given me an award for it.
I've literally not known what I've been talking about since I started talking, since I learned to talk.
After reviewing the images, they say the creature appears to have four legs and is like nothing they have spotted before.
Yo, look at that little guy. We gotta post this to the Instagram. He's very cute.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I
I
got I
don't
got
see
the
him.
article pulled up.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought my cat's here. I
No.
thought you were talking about the cat. Yeah, he is cute. It is very cute. Many observers said the animal in the photo appears to be a muntjac deer, Muntjac deer.
Oh
Muntjac.
man.
Never heard of
Muntjac,
that
that's the
before.
former mayor of Beaver Creek, right?
Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Jim
He
Muntjac?
he held office for like 16 consecutive terms. We voted
Yeah.
for him after he died. Yeah.
Well, I mean that the best mayor is a dead mayor.
Right.
Gotta negotiate with the vampires.
That's true. Yeah. Town never ran more smoothly. But zoo officials expressed skepticism in a Facebook post, posting the mystery creature photo side by side with a deer picture. Many comments under the post theorized that the creature's, quote, wings and horn are likely the result of the camera's exposure, capturing the animal's ears multiple times as it moved.
Well, yeah, I mean that
Uh,
whoop-de fucking do. You have a fake
no,
theory. How
here's
about a
the
real one? It's the Jersey Devil.
right. No, here comes the cover up, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
The CIA on Facebook, as always.
right. They can't just let us have our Jersey Devils.
They get in the UK.
Jersey's Devil? I don't know.
I'm
Right.
glad he's on vacation. Took his
Yeah.
son to board it to Hogwarts.
That must be it. Is the UK in October? Is that a good time to visit, I wonder? If you're on vacation? I don't know.
It's probably a little cold. It's cold
Well,
here.
the zoo acknowledged the sighting came conveniently close to Halloween. The sighting of this mythical-like creature is a mystery to us here at Bristol Zoo Project and has been a great inspiration for Halloween Trail this year. Scotland has the Loch Ness Monster. Cornwall has the Beast of Bodmin Moor.
Everyone knows the Beast of Bodmin Moor.
Right.
Once you find out a little bit, you just want to know Bodmin Moor.
Uh-huh. Yep. Have we discovered a similar mythical here in Bristol, perhaps? Said Rosie Sims, the zoo's public engagement manager.
Maybe. Like, once again, I do think this is the baby Jersey Devil, the next generation. It's here in the UK, or Jersey Devil flew over to the UK, raw dogged the Loch Ness Monster, and then this is the baby being raised on the
Now we
zoo
have
trail.
right. No, either of those make logical sense.
Because the Jersey Devil, he's from Pine Barrens. He does not use condoms.
No, I don't imagine.
Oh man, well this is some good stories for Halloween.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. So,
you know what else would be scary?
What's that?
Living in a world where you don't follow us as a podcast or individuals on social media.
Oh, horrible.
I would literally be very scared and never sleep again. And I would call Jason every night and be like, Jason, can you help me sleep? Yeah. I'm scared because I don't follow us on social media. But I don't have to do that because you can follow us on social media and wherever you get your podcasts, Underworld News Tonight, wherever you get your podcasts, along with YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Check us out. You could also follow Jason on Instagram and TikTok.
That's right, Jason V. Strong.
And of course,
you can follow Andrew.
Yeah, and of course, the most important person, my favorite part of the show, the person who makes the show what it is, me. You can follow wherever you get your entertainment, I should say. Andrew Michaels Comedy, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, post shorts, post clips from my stand-up. And also you'll get to know when I have shows coming up in Brooklyn, or in New York as a whole, so stay tuned for that.
He's a funny motherfucker.
I am indeed a funny motherfucker. And I know what you're thinking. How will I last without seeing him on the biggest stages in the world? Because he's going to be recovering for 6 to 12 years from his tripenile surgery. And what I have to say about that is just live in the moment, guys, because it is truly all phantom time, but right now.
Yep. Thanks for listening.